Hey, 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 Reno Powerhouse Fitness, how you doing? It's Coach Megan coming at you again this Tuesday, the 31st, the last day of March, the seemingly longest month ever on record probably for most of us. Here in my home gym to explain to you tomorrow's workout. Like I said, it's the 31st of March. We have a nice little warm-up, an 8-minute EMOM. We've had some EMOMs as part of our pre-Metcon work, and then we have 3 rounds for time of a nice little at-home WOD. I do want to say and stress one more time before I get into the nitty-gritty details here that, I know this is a hard time for all of us, and whatever it is you're doing at home, however it is that you're doing, please, please, please try to keep up with your fitness on some level. None of us expect you to be performing at your best or be insanely motivated or be at your best level of fitness at home while we're all experiencing difficulties in various ways, and we're isolated from our friends and possibly even our families. But doing something is better than nothing. And of course, that's good for our health physically, which is super important. And it's also really, really good for our mental health, of course, which plays into our physical health. So please, please, please just try. Hop onto a class if you can. We're still operating 3 classes a day, 9, 12, and 5:30. Would love, love, love to see your smiling faces and say hello and wave, even if it's just digitally. That would be great. We're all taking turns coaching and, of course, jumping on ourselves to whenever we can. So wanted to say that, and I'm going to get into the warm-up here. So to start, tomorrow for Tuesday, we're going to have an alternating Tabata. Of course, you can use your cell phone. You can download the Flex Timer app, which is the same app that we use in class if you're doing this completely by yourself and not in the online class. We're gonna have butt kicks, so butt kickers. So literally, you guys know, I'm just gonna kick your rear end, okay? Heel to the ass, hopefully. That is 20 seconds on and 10 seconds of rest. And then we're gonna do a seated pike up hold. Let me move my sweet little camera here so you can hopefully see me in my little garage gym, okay? I'm in a pike position, my legs are straight, they're extended. And I'm gonna literally lift my feet off the floor, and I can play around with the degree of difficulty of how I wanna be. It's essentially a V up, okay? I can play around here, here. There's lots of different variations of that. So play around with that. But again, it's Tabata of those 2 movements. Then we are going to do some mobility. The next mobility move is something we do regularly in class. Hope you guys can see me as I operate off of my box. But literally, I'm just going to, I don't know if this is gonna work. We're all adapting here. We're becoming very adaptable in times of Corona. So I think of this as the cat-cow off of the box. I'm going to drive my elbows into the box and my back basically rounds. And then I'm going to do the opposite, right? And I'm going to release, and then I'm going to stretch my lats and my armpits on the opposing, okay? I don't know if you can see that or not, but this is super common. We've done this in class a lot, even if I can't give you the best demo here because I have nowhere to put my camera. But again, if you have any questions, please ask us. We're all available via our phones. You're not bothering us, and honestly, we'd probably love the interaction. So feel free to reach out if you have any questions to any of the coaches, and we will happily help. So we're gonna do 5 repetitions of the PNF stretch, the lat stretch on the box, okay? The cat-cow in the box, as I like to call it. And then we're gonna move into 2 sets of hollow rolls to arch rolls, okay? 30 seconds of scorpions, and then 30 seconds of scap push-ups, okay? We did scorpions and we did the scap pushes on Saturday, I believe it was. Gabby explained that in class. So your 30 seconds, again, you can't really see me very well, so 30 seconds of your hollow body position, okay, on the floor, and you're gonna keep that core tight and engaged and simply roll over onto your belly in the arch position, okay? Opposite. It's one move as you move across the floor, okay? 30 seconds of that, 30 seconds of scorpions. Your scorpion, right? You're splayed out on the ground like a scorpion. My belly and my chest will be to the floor. Get rid of that. it will be to the floor, and I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to try to bring it all the way behind me to my left arm, keeping this hip on the floor, same when I go opposite side. Okay, this is a good stretch for our hip flexors. And then 30 seconds of scat push-ups, which is not a full push-up, of course. It's essentially the opposite of our scat pull-ups, which we do all the time when we're in the gym. Okay, I'm on the ground and I'm just essentially, right, squeezing my shoulder blades together and activating those shoulders, warming them up. Okay, next we are going to move into an EMOM. Okay, it's an 8-minute EMOM. We will run the clock. For those of you who join us in class, if you're doing this at home, set your own clock. Okay, your odd minute, you're gonna do a 40-second plank. Okay, your plank as always. Okay, please don't let that ass get too high in the air. Keep your core tight. I need to work on my filming abilities in here in class. Okay, you can be elbow plank, okay, low plank, or high plank. Okay, as always, we don't wanna see this, and I don't wanna see this. Okay, keep your body in a straight line. And then we're going to do, on the even minutes, if you have a pull-up bar, we're gonna do strict pull-ups, okay? But if you do not have a pull-up bar, we're gonna do towel rows. There will be a YouTube link. I don't have a towel in here right now to do that, but towel row is essentially a sub for a ring row. So that should explain it, as most of us, a lot of us do ring rows in the gym on a regular basis. Okay, so that's an 8-minute EMOM. After that, we have a workout of 75 jumping good mornings, 60 air squats, and 20 burpees. We're gonna do that 3 times, okay? However, the jumping good mornings, if you think of the jumping good morning, it's gonna be unweighted, okay? So this is a body weight workout 100%. Think of the good jumping good morning as something very similar to our jumping air squats that we often do in our workouts, okay? So I have the PVC pipe in my back. I'm going to hinge right at the hip, okay? And as I come out of the good morning position, I'm simply going to jump, okay? We're doing that 75 times, okay? And then we're gonna do 60 air squats. We all know our air squats. Again, as I mentioned last week, please, please, please work on your air squats, work on your form, okay? We're doing a lot of body weight movements. So now's a phenomenal time to work on, get toward that perfection goal, working on our form, so that way when you're back in the gym and we have barbells, we can see an improvement in our performance in our Olympic lifts. And then we're gonna do 20 burpees. So you're gonna start that at when the clock begins. You have till 8 minutes to finish that. Oops, my apologies. So you're gonna do all that. You have 8 minutes to finish that. If you finish that in less than 8 minutes, you get to rest until the 8th minute on the clock. The 8th minute on the clock begins, beep, guess what? You're gonna do it again. 75 good mornings, 60 air squats, and 20 burpees. You have till minute 16 to finish that. Whatever is left over, that is your rest, okay? And then at minute 16, you start your 3rd round. When you've completed the 3rd round, starting at the 16th minute of the 75 jumping good mornings, the 60 air squats, and the 20 burpees, you are done for the day. Congratulations. So that is your body weight workout for Tuesday. And our accessory workout, I will try my best to demonstrate this. Glute bridges, glute bridge holds, and glute bridge marches. So we're gonna do 3 sets of these. We're gonna do 3 sets of these for 45 seconds, and you're gonna rest 45 seconds in between, okay? So again, we're all familiar with our glute bridges. I know there's lots of variations of them. Am I in the camera here? Right, glute bridge, okay? Here's my glute bridge hold, and I'm gonna march, and I'm gonna bring my leg toward my chest and put it down. 45 seconds. Please keeping your glutes and hammies squeezed. And you can even think about squeezing your core and all your abdominal muscles as you bring your knee toward your chest. You wanna try, as you're doing that, you don't wanna do this. You don't wanna sink, okay? Keep that raised and keep your rear end engaged, okay? Anyway, Reno Powerhouse, that is your workout for Tuesday, March 31st. Have fun, good luck, enjoy. And again, like I said, please, please, please keep moving. Even if you're not moving your fastest or as often as you might normally come into the gym at home, just please do something, stay healthy. Unfortunately, stay socially distanced. Can't wait to see all of you again, and have a great workout. Talk soon.